How operations management contributes to the success of an organization. Before we proceed, have you ever thought deeper to know the reason for stiff competition in business? The reason isn't to spite competitors or just poach customers, but the main objective of healthy business competition is the struggle to succeed. Competition isn't the only factor that defines the growth and success level of an organization. Although, in this context, success is relative. Other factors that determine success of an organization include operation management, and it's the primary subject of this post. However, the goals of an organization can't be achieved if appropriate measures and systems aren't put in place. The truth is, not all businesses have full knowledge of operations management and how the concept can help them experience huge success in their business. But first, if you're new here, consider subscribing to this channel to continue receiving great weekly videos on consulting. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you can get informed every time I publish a new video. Why do organizations need to succeed? Let's take this from particular to general. So, as a human, why do you want to succeed? Apart from listing financial freedom as a need to succeed, it is complicated for many individuals to provide a positive response to this notion. So let's fall back on track. Why do organizations need to succeed? There are different views to this question, hence you will get different responses from different business owners or stakeholders. One response we can stick to is that an organization needs to succeed to stay in business, and this requires a lot of internal and external planning. In the pursuit to gain the largest market share, it is extremely easy for companies to lose focus on the initial reason they are in business. And knowing why you exist as a business is a cornerstone of success and failure. For example, the dynamic existence and introduction of technology and systems is making most businesses change their model and see how they can fit in the system before they lose the market. As a business, what if the reason for your existence doesn't need technology and massive innovation to achieve goals? Then you are missing the main point. What matters to the success of any organization is focusing on what will make their purpose tangible and relatable. However, if people and processes aren't considered, then the success rate of the organization would be slow. According to business research on succeeding in business, it was revealed that the compilation of a sound strategy, great products and valuable service, a well thought out process, and people with particular skills are all critical to succeeding in business. Success in an organization through operations management. Imagine you are ready to roof your home and you ordered wooden materials of different sizes as listed by your contractor. And at the time your order arrived, the order isn't complete based on sizes. This would be a dissatisfying experience and can ruin the image of the company that supplied the wood materials for roofing. The truth is, this scenario rarely happens because someone is saddled with the responsibility to make sure amidst tons of orders received, there is no error. There is an individual that's making sure raw materials are available for factory production and supplied to an accredited distributor or any agent based on the company's supply and distribution chain. There is an individual trained to ensure products are well stocked in the warehouse to satisfy market demands at any point. Also, there is someone who is seemingly taking care of logistics matters to ensure products get from the point of purchase to the destination where they are needed. Now, carefully look at this model and imagine that it never existed in organizations. However, it's right to say not all organizations have this smooth plan and strategy to keep their business activities afloat. To make optimum usage of organizational resources, including people, processes, and materials, an efficient operations management plan is a great deal. Therefore, it is factual and can be proven that no organization can achieve success without operations management. To maximize profit and utilize resources efficiently, there needs to be robust operations management. In a structured organization, it is the task of an operations manager to make sure all the business activities are significantly managed. and the same person is in charge of quality control. For instance, let's consider a case study of a bakery that produces cake and bread. If no skilled and highly knowledgeable individual acts as the operations manager, then there is bound to be an error during production. The error can be the inappropriate measurement of ingredients before mixing, undertiming or overtiming baking and mixing machines, etc. Here, an operations manager will be responsible for all the processes. Without the processes being checked properly, no bread or cake can be made based on customers' taste and demand, so the organization can't succeed. Success in an organization can be measured by the amount of time and effort committed to attaining the goals and objectives of the company. From the employee, materials, and equipment utilized to process must align with the same goals of the company, and with this in place, the organization can go where it wants to go. Regardless of the nature of your business, you need the support of an efficient operations manager. One of the major factors that contribute to the success of an organization is the capability to manage the operation of producing goods and services. Remember, we've mentioned that this factor, operations management, entails managing people, processes, equipment, information, and other useful resources that are needed for the successful production of goods and services. Perhaps it's right to describe it as the lifeblood of standard organizations. Therefore, any organization without the presence of an operations management unit and a manager to head the unit may not breathe well. Operations management is completely responsible for diverse business decisions that stakeholders subject or agree to. So if the decision isn't made with thorough consideration and thought, it will influence the manufacturing process and alter the entire supply and distribution chain of the business. How can organizational success be measured through efficient operations management? There are different information and metrics that help to justify the success of an organization by tracking and mapping the objectives that drive the company's growth. Ideally, most companies measure their growth by tracking revenue, sales, and customer acquisition rate. But here we'll take a turn and directly relate to managing operations. To be more specific, we'll discuss essential indicators for measuring the success of a company through efficient operations management. Improved customer relationship. What's a business without clients? And for those businesses that own clients without fostering a relationship between the brand and the client, would they survive? Well, the response to this question depends on the company's structure and offering. A company that manages its operations efficiently can easily improve customers' relationships. This is different from satisfying a customer, so a client can enjoy your product and service, but doesn't relate with your business after purchase. A relationship is a two-way thing and can be initiated and sustained through operations management. Managing project. Every organization at some point or the other have both internal and external projects to handle. The project execution must align with the objective of the product and the business as a whole. Many organizations fall victim to the epileptic execution process, but this can be prevented and managed properly if there is efficient operations management. When an organization's project is managed based on standards to align the project with the business goals, then it can be an indicator for measuring success. Competence level of employee. This is one of the key indicators to measuring the success of any organization. Where employee competence level is low, then the company may find it difficult to achieve results and meet the business set goals. Once employees possess the right skill and knowledge and are ready to work, then corporate success is guaranteed. Through operations management, you can create a competency chart defining the skills required versus the current skill level. With this chart, the competency level of every employee can be measured, and with the result, improvement will be suggested. Improve brand image. The image of every brand is one of the assets that must be valued. No customer would want to buy from a brand with a low reputation or zero market recognition. So, how far is this a measure for an organization's growth? Every business needs to know how people feel about them and their varying perceptions. When you get the details of feelings and perceptions of your audience, it is easy to work on surveys, complaints, and acknowledge feedback. When the operation of the business is managed properly, the brand image will come to light. Effectiveness of communication. Communication in an organization is a two-way street. Once there is a glitch with one, then it will affect the entire channel and process. Through efficient operations management, a company's communication process will be beyond imagination. Communication can be internal and external, and it involves how messages are passed from the top and middle management to the lowest employee within the company. Also, did the latest message about the brand and product get to the target audience? What channel was used? In summary, operations management has a huge impact on the internal planning processes of an organization, and the result is evident in profitability level. It simply allows tracking the performance of an employee and the efficiency of product design, production equipment, material utilization, and other business activities that facilitates the business existence. Efficient operations management contributes to the overall success of an organization and boosts the motivation and progress of the individual and organization status. If you like this video, give us a like so we can make more like this one, and tell us in the comments section below what type of videos you want. Lastly, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more weekly videos.